Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to another lecture of Inspiring Science in class 2. We will start our today's lecture from unit number 3, Animal Life, and chapter number 5, Wild Animals. We will start our lecture with this warm-up activity. Make a circle around the animals that live in the forest. So students, we have different pictures of different animals and we will make a circle around the animals that live in the forest. So elephant, bear, goat and deer, these are animals that live in the forest. Let's move towards the reading. Many different animals roam around freely in nature. They are called wild animals. Some of them live in jungles, some live in fields, some live in water, while some others fly in the air. Animals that live on land. Some animals live on land. Animals such as lions, tigers, horses, deer and elephants live on land. Here we have some pictures of animals that live on land: horse, deer, lion, tiger and elephant. So students, usually wild animals refer to undomesticated animals such as lion, tiger, etc. Animals are the most important part of the nature. There are different animals live around us. Some of them live in forests, some animals live in fields, some in water and some of them fly in the air. There are many animals such as lion, deer, horse, tiger and elephants live on land. That's why they are known as land animals. Let's move to the next page. Where land animals live. Land animals live in different types of shelters. They try to find a place where they can be safe from their enemies and the weather. They also need shelters to keep their eggs or babies safe. Some animals make their own shelter. Rabbits live in burrows. They dig holes to make burrows. Some animals live in shelters made by other animals. For example, snakes live in anthills or holes dug by other animals. Okay students, just like human beings, animals also need shelter to keep them safe from different weather conditions, just like heat, cold, rain, etc. They also need shelter to keep them safe from enemies. Some animals make shelter by their own, such as rabbit. Rabbit dig hole to make their shelter, that is called burrow. But some animals live in shelters built by other animals, just like snake. Snake lives in anthills or holes which are made by other animals. Next is, some animals like tigers, bears and lions find a safe natural place like a cave to live. A lion lives in a den. Many animals do not live in regular shelters. Animals like monkeys and squirrels live on the branches of trees. Animals like elephants and deer rest under the trees in the forests. So students, some animals like lion, bears and tiger live in caves. Some animals do not have regular homes to live. They like to live in or under the trees, such as monkeys and squirrels like to live on the branches of trees, whereas elephants and deer live under the trees. Let's move to the next page. We have now you know. Where do these animals live? Monkey lives on the branches of trees. Snake lives in a hole. Lion lives in a den. Rabbit lives in burrow. What land animals eat? Some animals like giraffes, elephants, deer and horses eat only plant parts like leaves and grass. Animals like lions, tigers, wolves and foxes eat the flesh of other animals. So students, animals also need food to survive. For example, giraffes, elephants, deer and horses eat leaves of plants or grass. But some animals love to eat flesh of other animals, such as lions, tigers, wolves and foxes. Here is an information. Do you know Elephants can eat up to 170 kgs of leaves and grass daily. They spend about 16 to 18 hours in a day eating. Now let's move to the next page. Animals like hyenas eat dead animals killed by other animals. Some other animals such as bears and chimpanzees eat both plants and animals. Next is animals that live in or near water. Some animals live in or near water. Animals like fishes, crabs, crocodiles and frogs live in or near rivers, lakes and ponds. Many other like sharks, whales, octopuses and a variety of fishes live in the seas and oceans. So students, there are many animals like hyenas who love to eat flesh of dead animals killed by other animals. Bears and chimpanzees can eat both animals and plants to live. Next we have animals that live in or near water. You can see in this picture some animals that live in or near water: crocodile, frog, fish and crab. So students, animals like fish, crabs, frogs and crocodiles live in or near water. For example, they live in or near lakes, rivers and ponds. Sharks, whales, octopuses also live in water, but they live in seas and oceans. Here we have information. Do you know the blue whale is the largest animal in the world, but it eats the smallest of foods. It feeds on tiny sea animals called krills. Students, which is the largest animal in the world? Blue whale is the largest animal in the world. Next topic is birds. Where birds live? Most birds live on land or in trees. Most of them build nests. Birds also live in holes or in spaces between rocks. Some birds like ducks, swans and storks live in or near water. Birds move from one place to another by flying in the air. Okay students, just like human beings and animals, birds also need shelter to live. Most of the birds live on branches of trees. They make their own nests. Some of them live in holes or rocks, and some birds live in or near water. For example, ducks, swans, etc. Birds fly in air to move from one place to another. Next paragraph is what birds eat. Most birds such as sparrows, pigeons and crows feed on seeds, fruits, worms and insects. Some birds like eagles, hawks and owls kill and eat small animals. Birds like vultures and crows eat the flesh of dead animals. Water birds like storks and kingfishers catch fish and eat them. Ducks and swans eat worms, insects and small plants growing in or near water. Okay students, what birds eat? So just like every living thing, birds also need food to survive. Pigeons, sparrows and crows eat seeds, fruits, worms and insects. Some birds kill small animals to eat such as eagles, hawks, etc. Some animals eat flesh of dead animals such as vultures and crows. But some water birds catch fish to eat, and some of them eat small plants growing in water. Now let's move to the next page. Insects. Insects are found everywhere in the gardens, houses and trees. They are also present beneath the soil, in air and in water. Most insects live in trees or under rocks and fallen leaves on the ground. Some insects live in shelters of their own. Honeybees build beehives, wasps build nests on tree branches or walls of houses. Ants and termites build colonies under the soil. So, insects are also an important part of the nature. In our houses, trees and gardens, we can see many insects. They are found everywhere. They also live beneath the soil and in water. Some of them live in trees or rocks. Some make shelters to live. For example, honeybees make beehives to live. Ants and termites live in colonies under the soil. Next is what insects eat. Some insects like ants and caterpillars eat leaves of plants. Some insects like ants, wasps, and dragonflies also eat other insects or dead animals. Insects like mosquitoes and lice suck blood of other animals. Butterflies suck the nectar of flowers. Houseflies take in liquid food like juices of fruits and vegetables. Okay students, so what insects eat? Like every living thing, insects also need food to survive. Ants and caterpillars love to eat leaves, but some insects eat other insects or flesh of dead animals like ants, wasps, and dragonflies. Some insects like mosquitoes and lice love to suck blood of other animals and cause different diseases like malaria. But some insects take juices of different fruits and vegetables, and some suck nectar of flowers. Next we have some statements. State whether the following sentences are true or false. Animals who live in jungles are known as domestic animals. This statement is wrong. Why? Because animals who live in jungles are known as wild animals. Second, elephants eat flesh of other animals. This statement is also false. Why? Because elephants eat different parts of plants. Whales live in rivers. This is also false because whales live in seas, not in rivers. Swans eat small plants in water. Yes, swans eat small plants in water. Fifth one is many birds build nests in trees. Yes, true. Many birds build nests in trees. Let's move to the next topic. Animals in danger. A very large number of wild animals live in jungles. They depend on the trees for their food and shelter. They need the other animals for their food. When we cut forests, the animals lose their homes. We must not cut forests or spoil our oceans, rivers, and lakes. We must not hunt animals for our pleasure. Some greedy people kill animals like tigers, elephants, crocodiles, rhinoceroses, and rabbits to sell their body parts. It is a crime to kill wild animals. Look at the pictures. Crocodiles are killed for their skin. Rabbits are killed for their fur. Rhinoceroses are killed for their horns. Elephants are killed for their tusks. Tigers are killed for their skin, teeth, and claws. So students, wild animals live in jungles and they get their food and shelter from trees. But unfortunately, when we cut down forests, the animals lose their shelters. We also hunt animals, but it is a crime to kill wild animals. We must not cut forests or kill animals, and government should also take action against the people who are not ready to stop this crime. Let's move to the next page. Animals in danger. Many animals and birds are no longer found on the earth. They have become extinct. The dinosaurs, which lived on the earth long ago, are now extinct. Some animals are found in very few numbers. They are in danger of becoming extinct. So they are called endangered animals. Tiger, panda, bald eagle, and polar bear. So students, many animals and birds become extinct, such as dinosaurs, which was part of the animal kingdom in past times but now extinct. Some animals like tiger, panda, and polar bears are called endangered animals because they are very few in numbers and they are in danger of becoming extinct. Our reading is complete. Now we will move to the given blanks. First one is people kill rabbits for their dash. People kill rabbits for their fur. Elephants are killed for their dash. Elephants are killed for their tusks. Animals which are no longer found on earth are known as dash animals. Animals which are no longer found on earth are known as distinct animals. Last, the polar bear is an dash animal. The polar bear is an endangered animal. Now we will move to the exercise of this unit. A part is fill in the blanks with the correct options. 1. Animals try to find a dash place to live. Beautiful, safe. Safe. Animals try to find a safe place to live. Second, a lion lives in a dash. Nest, den. A lion lives in a den. Third, dash eat dead animals. Vultures, eagles. Vultures eat dead animals. Fourth, the dash eats fish. The stork eats fish. Fifth, honeybees live in dash, hills or hives. Honeybees live in hives. Sixth one is dash are hunted for their fur. Rabbits or crocodiles. Rabbits are hunted for their fur. B part is match the following. Kingfisher. We will match kingfisher with the C option. Fish. Rhinoceros. Horn. Spider. Web. Bird. Nest. Rabbit. Burrow. Now let's move to the question answers. Question number 1 is why do animals need shelters? The answer is they need shelter to save their eggs and babies from enemies and weather. Question number 2, name 2 animals that live in water. The answer is fish and crab live in water. 3, name 2 plants eating animals. Horse and goat are plant eating animals. Question number 5, where do ants live? Ants live in the soil. Question number 6, why do people kill animals? People kill wild animals to take their valuable body parts. The last question is, name any 2 endangered animals. Tiger and panda are endangered animals. Okay students, so this is for today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. So take care and Allah Hafiz.